Hi everyone, look at this. Today I'm gonna show you how a very typical daily, almost like daily Vietnamese cooking at home. In this rice dish, this is one of very famous and common rice dish in Vietnam. It starts with jasmine broken rice. Okay, the one on top is actually the pork fat caramel. This is pork chop grill, and this is crab meatloaf, steamed meatloaf, and of course all the veggies come from my garden. I won't say much about this. I want you guys to watch the video to see how I make them. Okay, let's cook. This is regular, I guess gnocchi mushroom. I'm gonna soak a few of them in here with cold water. This is the regular vermicelli, very thin noodles, and I'm gonna soak this with cold water for about 20 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, while we're waiting for our vermicelli or our mushroom to be like softened, because we soaked them in cold water already, we're gonna make the mix. It's gonna have about 1 pound of ground pork. I have egg here. I have onion, garlic, of course here. So let's do this. So in this dish, I like a lot of like onions. This is Asian salad onions. So it gives you a lot of flavor in here. Alright, I also have garlic. This too is the one that I got from the local farm. So usually I just gonna chop them out a bit tiny. Same thing with the garlic. You just chop them out as tiny as you can. This reminds me so much when I was a kid. This is my job in the kitchen. So when my mom, my cousin cooking, and my grandma cooking, and I would be the one that have to do this, house all the herbs. So they can use it to marinate the meat. So this is my job. That, and I will continue with my salad. Just that. This is how much. This is how I bounce them out. You don't have to bounce like super. You don't have to mince them out super tiny. You know, you just want to break them out small enough for all that flavor to come out, right? Here we go. Then I'm gonna put them in here in my meat. The rest of this I'm gonna pause to marinate my pork chop. So today we're gonna make a little bit of 2-3 dishes actually to go with this rice. So I saved some of my garlic. Now I'm gonna pause the rest of the salad to put them into my pork chop. You would like to choose some piece that actually still have fat in it, because it helps the meat is not gonna be too dry. Salad and the garlic that I just paused. So in here, let's say you're at home. If you want your meat, let's say that you get some meat that is, you know, is not have enough fat, what you can do, you can pound your meat a little bit like this. Okay, because it helps to make the meat like more softened. So you pass it a little bit like that. Okay, so in here, what I'm gonna put in here, let's say you just wanna marinate them very quick at home. Seafood, so of course you're gonna have fish sauce. So I'm gonna put like a couple teaspoons of fish sauce in here. A teaspoon of like oyster sauce. Another teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. This is sesame oil, just half teaspoon sesame oil. I have this called 5 spice powder. Okay, it's called ngũ vị hương in Vietnamese. We like them a lot, so we're just gonna have them. It just gives you that very fragrant flavor and smell. So I put them in here, maybe half teaspoon in here. So this is about 3 to 4 pounds of pork chop. Okay, I have here is lemongrass. I already grind them out, so I put. No, it depends on you how much you want your lemongrass. We love lemongrass, so we put like whole bunch in here. We also like pepper. I put about like just half teaspoon. We don't mind MSG, but just put maybe just a half teaspoon or less, up to you. In terms of sugar, you can have maybe a couple teaspoons of sugar. Don't put too much. What happens, it may burn your meat when you grill them, right? So just maybe a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of sugar. What condensed milk may do is help to soften the meat. Just half teaspoon. You don't have to put too much. That maybe a couple teaspoons of oil. You have to enjoy cooking, and you have to not, don't mind get your hand dirty. And then after that, you rest this one for at least half an hour to an hour. So I'm gonna cover this one up. Back to our steamed egg recipe today. So what I already put garlic and salad that I minced, like bounced them out already in here. What is the next one I'm going to put is all the salt, pepper, whatever, sugar, whatever that I need to put them in here. All right, teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of MSG, a half teaspoon of chicken powder, fish sauce, just like a teaspoon. It's not Vietnamese food if you don't have like black pepper in it. And I give this a good mix. Alright, and here comes the egg. So in this recipe, I will have 1 pound of meat I will crack in here directly. Maybe about 3 to 4 eggs. I put the white yolk in here, but I'm gonna save this yellow yolk. Very good mix of this, okay? Mix them all well together. And this is the cooked snow crab meat. You don't have, this is 400 grams. I'm not gonna use all of them. I will use maybe half of this, like 200 grams only. So I'm gonna put them in here. This time you don't have to like mix crazy, okay? Just gently, cause you want all that crab meat to be like just blend in. But when you eat them, you still want to like bite on that junk, right? The noodles and our mushroom already soaked in here more than half an hour already, right? You're trying to drain them out completely, okay? This clear noodle out small, cut them out small. Okay. Alright, now we mix all that together again. Again, you just have to do it gently. No need to be like, you know. Alright, over here I have this steamer. I'm going to pour my water in here. Gonna wait for this one to be boiled. That. Okay. Yeah, press them down a little bit. Okay. This is the thing. Do not overload them. Okay, because they're gonna be expand a little bit later on. That's in here. And this one later on you can just cut them out, you know, for the into the size that you want. Okay, so this is a little bit too much to put everything in here, so I'm gonna use some in here as well. It's gonna be very cute to eat. We're gonna steam them for about half an hour. Now we wait. Right, and today's I'm gonna show you the most authentic way how to cook Vietnamese rice, jasmine rice, but it's the broken rice. There's a story about this. You know, like the farmer, before the farmer, when they harvest, right? They usually have to get all the beautiful rice to sell, to make money, and the rest of all that broken rice, they won't be able to sell. What they do, they eat them, right? And that's how the story is begin. And nowadays, people like to eat broken rice, because with the broken rice, it gives you the rice is cooked very even, because it's smaller size. But more important that it actually people find is more moist. The rice more moist. So now with broken rice dish is actually so popular, so popular across the country. You can have them with different toppings. So today the one that we have is I already marinate some of the pork chop that we're gonna grill them and put right on top. And I make like special steamed crab meatloaf today as well. And that is something so popular and so familiar with Vietnamese across the country. We like to eat them any time of the day. And again, something that we used to have when we was poor, now it becomes something so popular and get accepted, and we make it in more luxury. It's just not just like broken rice itself anymore, but a broken rice with different luxury meat topping that you can have you can go with it. And today the broken rice I'm going to cook for you guys. I'm gonna add this one in. Anyone guess what it is? Most Asian know exactly what this leaf is about. It's panda. It gives a very nice fragrance. So we put this one on rice. Mostly we put this one into our like dessert, in Vietnamese dessert. But today I'm gonna put them in my broken jasmine rice. Alright, I'm gonna show you how I actually do it the old-fashioned way. I put whatever the amount in here. This is about 2 cups, right? But I'm gonna make it 4. But this is how I measure it. After I clean it, I'm gonna show you how we actually measure the water without using the actual cup. The rice out to give them a good clean. Just need to rinse them out for like couple times. You just pour your water in here, okay? And we measure with our finger. We measure about this much water from here, like just right here. Okay, so that's 2.5. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. See? Can you see it? It's right there, okay? Leaf. You don't need to put too many leaves in here. I use a couple of them only. Okay? You can just like twist them together. Okay, and you throw them in here. Just to give your rice that fragrance. That's all you want, okay? Here you go. And you put them in here. When it's boiled, and then I will uncover the leaf and stir them a little bit, and then if at that time you still see a little bit of water, that's when you drain out the rest of whatever the water in the rice out, and then you cover the leaf and put them at very low fire and just let them cook by itself. I like to use this one because I hope it's gonna give me, you know, that crunchy layer of rice at the bottom, because when you use regular rice cooker nowadays, you will never get that. And we love that crunchy layer at the bottom. Oh my god, if I get that today, then I'm gonna show you what the next recipe, the authentic recipe that usually Vietnamese will eat with that crunchy rice. Okay, open it. Woo, look at that. Wow. I can just take off the cover. It's boiling. Okay, so you stir them well together. So I'm gonna cover a little bit with my egg right on top. And now I will steam them for another 10 to 15 minutes, and it should be good. For who haven't watched my video before, you guys would ask me what it is. This is one of the clay pot that we use to cook back home. And lucky that I found one in Canada. So here, you see the coconut shell I'm using. So I use a lot of coconut on many dishes. And I just save the shell and I use it to burn. Let's check on your rice. Oh, look at that. Okay. So I'm gonna stir them one more time. This is about to cook already. Wow. Oh my god, the smell. Beautiful, beautiful. To have that, I can feel at the bottom and around it. I think we're going to get that crunchy layer of rice. Today's video gonna be extra special. You guys going to get 3 recipes, including the rice. Gonna be 4 recipes, authentic recipe in here. This is, I'm not sure exactly how to call this dish. This is the fat that I actually dry it out. So I boil them until I can get all the fat from the meat and the fat out, the actual oil fat out already. So it's in here, and then I just strain this one out. And now this is what I made last night. I'm gonna put this back into this pot. So I slide them out, and then I'm gonna put them in there. Here you go. I have a couple of this super spicy pepper. so spicy. I'm gonna put only one then. I will put about like couple teaspoons of fish sauce, couple teaspoons of sugar in here. Mix this well together. So you mix them all well together, and I'm gonna pour this mix in here. This dish used to be one of the poor people dish, because they are so poor they can't afford to buy actual meat or fish, right? I'm gonna use this because this one is very small, so it won't fit in either that clay pot or whatever the gas stove that I have over there. So before I cook them, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this fat into here. Okay, see, here we go. Now cover it up. I'm gonna choose, I like the one that have the fat. Lock it. Oh my god, I wish you guys can smell it. Oh, heaven. So much memory, so much memory. Oh my god. If you go to Vietnam, you will discover this, how popular this dish gonna be today. People like to eat this. This is what you're looking for, the caramel. See that? Okay. Here we go. Woo! This is ready, 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 ready. I wish you guys can smell it. Oh my god, look at that. This is all crab meat loaf, Vietnamese crab meat loaf, and this is Vietnamese stew, the fat, pork fat, caramel. I'm gonna chop a little bit of green onion to put in here. Ta-da! Here is our rice. This panda leaf out. Here. You see that? Because it's broken rice, so all the rice is like smaller, and it's more like not stick together. So that's what we like. We like the texture of it, and the flavor of it, and the fragrance of it, just everything of it. It just, again, it's our history of our Vietnamese cuisine. It becomes so popular, and I'm so glad that we can turn something, you know, even let's say it's a dish that come from a history of it is come from a very kind of like sad story, but it's reality, right? Because we were poor, and this is what we can afford. But it's the good thing that now we can turn that into something that good and popular. It represent who we are, who we was before, and who we become nowadays. So that's all it's about. So that's what food is about. So I'm gonna blaze it them now. put right here, press them down a little bit. Ta-da! My beautiful flour. Okay, I'm gonna put one piece of beautiful pork chop. I'm gonna choose which one have the fat, more fat. Then come over here, you have this. Yeah, you can mix a little bit, but I like the onion to be raw a little bit, right? So you can have this caramel. Look at that. Oh, you see that? And you have them just right here on top of your rice. Okay, and beside that, you can just have this beautiful right here. We missing some vegetable. Let's run to my garden to grab some. Over here, I have some tomato. It's all beautiful, ready. And I have some cucumber in there. Let's go back to our kitchen. I don't know, I just want to make it super fancy for you guys. Some vegetable right here. I'm gonna cut this cucumber out. There you go. And we're gonna dress them with some of the fish sauce from my restaurant. You can mix your own fish sauce. Just dress them all over. All right. And here we go. This is the pork caramel. The caramel is just right. Oh, it's so good. All right. And this is the pork chop. Oh, I want to dance. That's the feeling. It's so good. Okay, here is the most special one that we have today. I want to take them out and then show you how it's inside. Okay, go. I'm gonna cut them out for you. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh. Cơm cháy. This is cơm cháy. It means crispy burnt rice and with pork fat caramel. Another popular authentic Vietnamese dish. Simple, but it's so rich in terms of history of Vietnamese cuisine. Hope you guys enjoy it.